Hyundai's Veloster grows up for Detroit, yet keeps it bizarre. For the duration of its life, Hyundai's Veloster has basically exchanged on its hipness. Be that as it may, for 2019, the Korean automaker plans to pervade the unordinary hatchback's determinately odd identity with recently discovered refinement and tech. In the wake of taking a year-long holiday, the 2019 Veloster is back, and it's wearing a crisp new take a gander at the present Detroit Auto Show. You may recollect that the first Veloster made its presentation in Detroit Path in 2011. At the time, it was a novel interpretation of the reasonable hatchback equation. Its hilter-kilter entryway design made it simple for situate travelers to bounce in and out while as yet keeping the lines of the auto lively, regardless of whether the driving knowledge at last wasn't. The 2019 Hyundai Veloster looks, both in pictures and on paper, similar to a significantly more alluring auto. It's still conspicuously a Veloster with its 3 entryways and thick back end, however Hyundai's creators have been working diligently, smoothing out its harsh spots everywhere. Gone is the first auto's bizarre fish-confront grille, and in its place is a smooth rendition of Hyundai's corporate coarse grille. The back end is somewhat less occupied and looks significantly more adult because of an arrangement of level tail lights. The Veloster seems to sit lower and has a more solid, roadster-like profile. The Veloster Turbo still has twin focus deplete tips, yet they look tamer. This time out they're nearer to the span of an orange than a grapefruit. The Veloster's inside has dependably been a lovely, if not excessively extravagant, place to invest energy, but rather Hyundai has attempted to influence the new auto's cockpit to feel more upmarket and remarkable. The HUD complements spotting the lodge changes per trim level and enable the lodge to feel like a significantly more special place to be than the active auto. On the tech front, Hyundai is utilizing some muscle and giving Veloster purchasers a great deal for their cash. Qi remote charging is accessible, similar to an 8-inch infotainment show. They've additionally pressed multi-touch with swipe into the screen, Android Auto, Apple CarPlay with eyes-free Siri reconciliation and Blue Link associated auto combination, which incorporates 3 years of complimentary administration. From a mechanical point of view, the Veloster is not at all like its antecedent. The Veloster is as yet front-wheel drive yet now rides on the most recent and most noteworthy Elantra stage, which figures to be an enormous change over its past engineering. We can wave farewell to the past model's ancient, non-free bend pillar raise pivot, as well. The new Veloster rides on a more complex multi-interface setup that ought to give altogether enhanced body control and ride comfort. The Turbo gets overhauled influence bars at the front and back, and in addition discretionary Michelin Pilot Sport 4 summer tires. The base Veloster will accompany Hyundai's new 2.0-liter Atkinson Cycle 4-chamber. This should offer enhanced efficiency to the detriment of energy, creating a sensible, however barely earth-shattering, 147 strength and 132 pound-feet of torque. For the power-hungry, the Turbo will accompany the direct-infused 1.6-liter Gamma 4 that conveys 201 HP and 195 lb-ft on 87-octane fuel with an extra 7 lb-ft accessible on overboost.